Hello there. I'm going to run through another interesting board from an Andrew Robson Bridge online duplicate on BBO. Hope you've been enjoying playing in them, or will do. Great fun, very friendly, gentle duplicates every afternoon, but they're all gentle with a small g. Do come along and play wherever you live, and there's a link as to how you can do that easily. There's also a link to my daily bridge cast films. Now, on today's deal, east-west are vulnerable, north-south non-vulnerable, and east passes. Board 6. South opens one diamond. What do you think west should do? I mean, there is a bid that shows hearts and clubs 5-5. Pretty tempting to do that. And the argument against bidding 2 no trump, which is what we're going to bid, but the argument against it is vulnerable against not, partners are past hand, you're unlikely to win the bidding. So perhaps you shouldn't tip off your shape to the opponents, which will help them when they declare. But as against that, it also helps your partner to know your shape. And just because you are at adverse vulnerability, there may be a makeable contract or a good save. So I must say I would bid 2 no trump. And further, it makes life more awkward for the opposition. So what do you think North should do? So North knows West has 5 hearts and 5 clubs, at least. So what's the right way to play double in this auction? Traditionally, such a double showed the desire to penalise hearts or clubs or both, but in modern bridge it shows the other suit. So here, spades. That is a more useful treatment. I can certainly say that from experience. So often the other partnership to the unusual 2 no trump have a fit in the suit unmentioned. Double shows that suit. Not very many cards, typically 4 cards, because if you had longer you could actually bid it. So double from North showing spades. East actually doesn't have a bad hand facing a partner who has 5 hearts and 5 clubs. At other vulnerabilities, East might boost the bidding up to even 5 clubs. Certainly 4 clubs. Perhaps, though, at adverse vulnerability, East should content themselves with 3 clubs. Although there is a part of me that thinks East should bid 4 clubs even at this vulnerability. Make life more awkward for the opposition. So what's South going to do? South has a spade fit and South has a lovely shape. South is going to go 4 clubs. Now, because it's not a jump over East 3 clubs, it's not 100% guaranteed to be a splinter bid, agreeing spades, that it would have been if East had passed. Then the jump to 4 clubs would have 100% shown short clubs, agreeing spades. But I actually think that's what it shows here as well, even though it's not a jump. It must agree partners spades, that's for sure. And why clubs rather than hearts? It feels to me like short clubs and a good raise in spades. West is going to pass. Their 6th club is not good enough reason to bid anything. West has to reflect that East's 3 club bid is more of a preference bid than great supporting bid. Although, admittedly, East could have passed 2 no trump. If East had 1 or 2 hearts and 3 clubs, East would have certainly gone 3 clubs. So West mustn't even think about bidding higher. And what about North? What should North do? North's got some good cards. North knows it's a double fit, 4 diamonds to the jack tenor, likely to be useful. And the ace of clubs, although that could be facing a void, could be facing a singleton. And very, very useful is the king of hearts, undoubtedly well placed over West's ace. So what I think North should do is go 4 hearts. a Q bid, announcing control in hearts, albeit second round control. If South has a very mild slam try, South can go 4 spades and then North will probably hang up their boots. But actually, after East passes, South loves that 4-heart bid. That is the only weakness in South's hand. Partner having the hearts controlled is all South needs to hear, and South goes 6 spades. Pass, pass, pass. This is an excellent slam contract. 6 diamonds would make also, but 6 spades scores better. West is going to lead ace of hearts, fearing that if they didn't lead that ace, they wouldn't win it. And I think, in fact, they would still win it, even if they led a different card. But ace of hearts is the way to guarantee to win the ace of hearts. That makes sense, leading the ace of hearts. No one's going to rough it on the bidding. Okay, nothing really for West to do here. Club. Declarer could win the ace, chooses to rough it. As long as spades aren't 5-0 and diamonds behaving horribly as well, this is going to be a nice, easy slam to make. Okay, spades are 4-1, not unexpectedly and given the auction. That's not a big deal. So we could draw the trumps. We're just testing the diamonds now. If East has a void diamond, then it's better we find out now. But to be honest, East can't have a void diamond. Because if East had a void diamond, A, East would have bid more, and B, that would mean West held only 9 cards between hearts and clubs. That's not a 2-no trump bid. So diamonds are going to be splitting almost for sure. Okay, fine, good. Now, as declarer, we can polish up drawing East's trumps. The diamonds are going to run. Queen appears. This is going to have a happy ending for North-South. Running the diamonds. Didn't even need dummies ace of clubs. We're going to discard it on the last diamond. And we're going to win the last trick with the king of hearts. Slam made in spite of East-West's interference. I wonder if East had jumped to 4 clubs. 1 diamond, unusual 2-no trump, double showing spades, 4 clubs. South would now have no alternative but to bid 4 spades. Not sure North would have known enough to go for a slam. South could have been stretching. I wonder if East did, though, jump to 4 clubs, whether West, on the strength of the 11th card in their suits, the 6th club, possibly would have gone 5 clubs over 4 spades. I have a feeling North would have doubled that. And 5 clubs doubled would certainly be 2 down and possibly 3 down. So maybe that is too much bidding by the adverse vulnerability East-West. But it was certainly a fun competitive deal there. Hope you enjoyed it. And look forward to talking to you again soon through another interesting board. Bye.